Good morning, boys and girls. Today I wanted to review with you this week's reading skill, text structure, which refers to how an author organizes their writing. The way an author chooses to organize a text is important because it helps you, the reader, understand the main ideas that the author wants to get across in their writing. Now, when identifying text structure, it's important to think about the main ideas that the author is trying to convey to us. And one helpful thing to do in identifying structure is to look for key or clue words that hint at a particular structure. The 5 basic types of text structures are description, which would give a detailed information about the topic of the writing; sequence, which gives a chronological order of events; compare and contrast, which would tell the similarities or differences between 2 or more topics; cause and effect, which gives information about an event and what caused it to occur; and then finally, problem solution, which would give information about a problem and possible solutions to that problem. So we're going to try to identify structure in some short passages together. Remember to think about what is the main idea the author is trying to convey and look for those clue words. When making pickles, Barbara Gibson first picks 3 or 4 dark green cucumbers from her garden. Then she washes them in cold water. Next, she puts them in a jar. So it seems like this short passage, we're kind of being explained how to go about making pickles from cucumbers. We can see that Barbara Gibson takes particular steps in order, and I can notice clue words such as first, then, and next, and these would all indicate a sequence or order of events. And for those reasons, if we look down on our answer choices, we can see that B, sequence, is our best choice for this passage. Over half the cucumbers grown in the U.S. are used to make pickles. Pickles are made by storing them in vinegar or salt water for a long time so they have a strong, sharp taste. So after reading over this first time, I don't see any particular clue words that stand out to me, except for maybe the word so, which sometimes would indicate a cause and effect. But I'm not convinced that this particular text has that structure. So I'm going to look back and see if anything else stands out to me. So the topic obviously is pickles, and it seems like we're being explained how they are made, but also some details about them, particularly their taste. I noticed these adjectives, strong and sharp, to refer to a pickle's taste. And for that reason, that kind of hints that this particular structure is probably can be considered description. And I look down my answer choices and I see that description is choice C, seems to be the best choice here. A pickle jar is sometimes hard to open. To solve this problem, tap the sides of the lid gently with a metal spoon. So if something's hard to open, that seems like a problem. And in the very next sentence, I see 2 clue words that would help me be sure or give evidence to that structure. I see the word solve, and I also see the word problem. And when I look down my answer choices, sequence, problem, solution, yes, this seems like a likely answer choice. Let me look at the other choices. Compare, contrast. Nope. Cause and effect. Nope. Problem and solution, as we can see, is our best answer choice here. A sweet pickle is sweeter than a dill pickle because it is made with sugar. However, both sweet pickles and dill pickles are made with cucumbers, spices, and vinegar. Well, sweet pickles and dill pickles seems to be the topic of this passage. So those are 2 different main ideas. we see the word sweeter. That comparative adjective is kind of comparing those two different types of pickles. So that's a clue that this could be a compare contrast. If I read on a little further, I see some other clue words, however and both, which are also clue words that would indicate a contrasting detail between these two main ideas or two topics. So let's look down at our answer choices. We have description, cause and effect, compare, contrast, problem, and solution. So again, that comparative adjective sweeter would indicate that this is a compare contrast structure. So C is a good choice here. Okay, last passage, tapping the sides of a pickle jar breaks the jar's vacuum seal. This causes the jar to open easier. So this could be a cause and effect because I see the clue word causes. It might be considered problem solution, but it's telling us exactly what causes the jar to open. So I would say that cause and effect would be our best answer choice here, okay? And that causes is the key word that helps me know for sure. Okay, so now it's time for you guys to practice on your own. So today's assignment, as it's posted on Dojo, is for you to answer text structure questions 6 through 10. You're going to do that right on Study Island. Read carefully several times your text. Again, you want to think about what the author is trying to convey to you, what main ideas, and look for those clue words. Okay, good luck, guys.